Okay, let us dive in straight away. So, this is some strategies on how busy mums and dads and professionals can overcome common struggles in terms of fitting exercise in, looking at nutrition and everything. So, let's dive in. So, these are the common struggles that I see often. Okay, so if you are a busy mum and dad and you're struggling to find time for exercise, cook healthy meals, or even just energy levels to help you keep you going, I get it. Life is hectic, and between work, kids, and responsibilities, it may feel like there's just never enough time to do this. And these are common problems I hear of. But well, look, today I'm going to share some simple, effective solutions, and this will really help you achieve your goals, but also to allow you to take care of yourself without adding stress in to your life. Okay, so there is some simple solutions. So let's dive in straight away. So let's start with exercise, because I know this one feels impossible when you have kids or you've just got a really demanding job. And yeah, life does change, and sometimes it's hard to adapt. The key here is short, effective workouts that fit into your routine. Now, micro workouts, you don't need to be spending an hour in the gym, guys. You can certainly even do these at home. For example, I lost 10 kilograms and put muscle on within the space of 70 days. If you've seen my post, I've done it without even stepping foot in the gym. So hopefully that's some motivation for you. It's certainly achievable. So you could be doing wee mini circuits here: squats, lunges, push-ups, planks, and even if it's a 20-minute block a day, it allows for consistency, and it's certainly better than not doing anything. Involve the kids there as well. Get them involved, and turn playtime into exercise. Go for family walks, and also you'll be bonding with them as well. Like I done a circuit, a bodyweight circuit with my son in one of my Instagram videos. Check that out. That's just an example of what you could be doing. Just get them involved in these things. Habit stacking. Huge believer in habit stacking. I think it's a great tool and strategies to be bringing in to help you achieve your goals. So you could be pairing your workouts with daily activities, like you could be doing squats when you're brushing your teeth. Might sound daft and silly, but it's better than nothing. And lunges, squats when you're cooking, you could be doing that, or planking when you're watching the TV. And look at other things there as well. If you're going out for walks, etc., get the headphones on, listen to some interesting podcasts. Part of my program, I have a whole learning hub where I'll be prescribe certain materials, where I get my clients to listen to certain things whilst they're walking, etc. So this is something you guys could certainly implement, and again, it's just increasing activity, and that's what we want. Certainly that's what we want. So these three things will massively help, guys, to fit your exercise in. So let's start looking at cooking healthy meals in less time. How do we do it? So first things first, like meal prep in batches. So set aside one day, for example a Sunday, to prep ingredients or cook meals in bulk. Pre-chop all your veggies, cook your proteins, and portion out your meals. And this will just save you tons of time during the week. And if you've done all of that, and just you can keep out maybe 2 days in the fridge, then just the rest in the freezer, and it's just all you need to do is just leave it out to defrost in the fridge, and that is you don't need to worry about it. And the thing is, you'll probably be more likely to go off plan if you don't have something prepared there. If you wait till you're hungry, then you're setting yourself up for failure there, guys. So certainly have yourself organised and batch cook. It's a massive tool for success. One pan and slow cooker meals, they're amazing. And again, you can just throw in loads of ingredients into the one pan and just slow cook it. And again, it's just less time and energy involved in that kind of cooking. So that's another way you could do it, especially if you've got a family there as well. Pre-agree, speak to your kids. This is what we're going to do, and just you can test and experiment and see what they like, and you can have a wee diary set up. This is what we're going to have such and such and such day, and that allows this problem solving each day, and it just means it's less stressful on you. So that's something you can simply implement there as well. Keep it simple, guys. Don't be that. There's no need for fancy meals. Just stick to quick, balanced options like stir fries, protein-packed wraps, and like kind of salad bowls, smoothie bowls, fruit salads, things like this there as well. So that will really help in terms of the nutrition side. And again, you implement these. It helps. It just sets you up for success. So energy levels, yeah. Look, I'm a dad. I can relate to it, and sometimes, yeah, feeling tired just makes everything else just seem so much harder, and you're certainly not alone. So here's some ideas in terms of just keeping on top of your energy levels. So certainly hydration is so underrated, guys. It's certainly a major cause of fatigue. So start your day, just make sure a good habitual change would be as soon as you get up, get a glass of water down you. You know, the RDI is round about 2.5 litres, but everybody's different depending on, age, your height, your weight, etc., your daily expenditure. So just aim to just make sure you're hydrating yourself, guys. That's what we want from you, and if you can do that, you'll notice a massive difference in your energy levels. Balanced nutrition, yep, obvious thing to be bringing up. Focus on whole foods with protein, healthy fats, and complex carbs, just to keep this energy level stable. And try and avoid too much caffeine. Don't be relying on caffeine all the time and sugar, because that will just lead to energy crashes. Sleep, again, so underrated, and just try and look at your bedtime routine. And I get it, obviously, if you've got a wee baby or whatever, it's hard to get into this sleeping routine, because some things are just out your hands. But if you even look at how you set up your pre-night routine, put your phone away, just minimize blue light as much as possible, and look at your nighttime hygiene. So for example, look at the room temperature, make sure it's nice and cool, make sure you're aiming to try and be in bed at the same time every night, so you're looking at the circadian rhythm. These kind of things, just try and work on your sleep. That will make a massive improvement on your energy levels. And don't try not to be up all night scrolling on your phone. Just put that phone away and just try and get this routine and prioritize your sleep, because you're prioritizing you. And the more you do that, the easier it will get. And yeah, just move more. It sounds kind of counterintuitive, but movement actually does help with your energy levels, and it just helps clear your head, especially if you've had a busy day. Okay, so this is a little bonus I've added in here, just getting the best results from your exercise and nutrition. Now, you've probably heard me talk about it. Anyone that does follow me on Instagram, Progressive Overload, again, something that's just just overlooked. And if you do want results, you need to challenge your body, guys, and just ensure that you're gradually increasing your weight or your reps, and always challenge yourself. What I do see often is, for example, you may be doing 3 sets of 12 reps of bicep curls. What I see so many people in the gym, they will do 12 reps of ease, then they'll take their break and they think that's it. It's just like a checkbox. You should really be challenge yourself. If that 12th rep is really easy, you're not at the right weight. You should be challenging yourself. You should be increasing that weight. So it's really challenging on the last rep. Hopefully that makes sense. And prioritize your strength training. You want to be doing this, and you want to be trying to even implement 3 to 4 sessions a week. And as long as you're putting some kind of resistance in there and implementing that into your workouts, that's what you want. And I mentioned the circuit work, the 20-minute blocks before. You could be doing high intensity training, interval training. This just allows you just to get through more volume in less time. And this could be short bursts of high effort movement, for example, squats, burpees, jumping jacks, etc. And you can get higher reps in there. but obviously just make sure your technique's good, and that's why it's good to have an online coach to help you through that. So bear that in mind. And look, consistency beats perfection. You know, consistency here, it just allows you to get more results. If you compare a perfect plan for a week, then compared to maybe a couple of sessions during the week for a lifetime, consistency is always going to beat perfection. Okay, because perfection, if you're trying to get everything perfect, you're setting yourself up for failure, guys. So just find out what's going to actually be what you're able to fit into your weekly routine and be consistent with that. Then you can build on that small steps, and it just allows us, it just allows better results in the long term. Okay, then you want to be looking at your smart, it's like just looking at nutrition, but prioritizing protein. What I mean by smart nutrition is just focus on protein first. So protein, it helps support muscle recovery and it keeps you full for longer. So aim for lean sources like chicken, fish, eggs, beans, Greek yogurt with every meal. And with meals, try and have a balanced meal. What I mean by that is the meal should include protein, should include fibre and healthy fats, just to keep energy stable there as well. For example, scrambled eggs, avocado on toast, chicken, roasted veggies, or like for example Greek yogurt, berries, nuts. So these are other aspects that I feel is overlooked again, and that will just allow you to get maximum results from your workouts. But look guys, hopefully you enjoyed that. Quite a lot of fundamental things there, but they're very often overlooked. Now if you're implementing them, you'll see massive progress. And I know being a parent is a full-time job, but obviously taking care of yourself, guys, doesn't have to be overwhelming. By making small, consistent changes, you can fit in exercise, eat healthier, and boost your energy without added stress. Now, if you found this helpful, hopefully you did, just please, I would really appreciate it. So obviously it's a free training, just to like my training, follow me on Instagram, that's my Instagram page there, and you know, even just share my page, just if there's any other fellow parents or professionals out there you think this would benefit them at all, I'd really appreciate it. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and hopefully speak to you soon. Go smash it guys, thanks.